Guy told me one time, don't let yourself get attached to anything you are not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner. I am never going back.
Welcome to Market Makers, everyone. Your home for tomorrow's TA today. Guys, the Bitcoin video and the crypto video moving forward will be segregated from the other videos. So if you're looking for my markets video, be sure to check my page, like both videos so YouTube suggests them to you in the future. I want to be able to spend more time in the crypto space. This video, we're doing a deep dive in Bitcoin, where I think it's going, because I think higher targets are ahead. As you guys know, I've maintained 132 to 145K. I think we're going as high as 168K. I'm going to show you that in today's video. But be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. You can support the channel if you want to trade the markets. Check out Bitunix. You don't need KYC. You don't need a VPN. Become a Market Makers VIP. It helps support the channel if you want to trade. I'll pin the link in the comments. It's also in the X post. Marketmakers.trade. If you want to join our community, guys, that's our website. It's for our Discord. It's a portal. It'll help you join to our Discord. We try to automate everything as much as possible. I think you guys will really love the community there. Let's talk about the pattern here. As you guys know, 132, 145, we have the measured move, right? Makes sense. We have Fibonacci expansion. If you've been watching this channel since its inception, thank you for that. If you've been watching the channel for a couple years, you've seen me share some big moves and big trades, like at 48, 49K. I publicly shared my short 77% drop. October 2023, diamond pattern breakout on YouTube. Gave you this trade setup, 130% rise. I gave you the 109K target, which was hit within $150. 33% retracement. And now I told you last week or 2 weeks ago, before we made a new all-time high, we're going to make a new all-time high. So what's next? You guys have been watching this for the last couple of weeks. You know, well, actually the last couple of months, you know, we're making a W fractal and we're going to blow off, right? But let's talk about what's happening in the market, because I want to share some stuff with you that nobody else is going to show you. These patterns here, this 3 peaks in a domed house pattern, doesn't have to play out this, but is lining up beautifully. Peak 1, peak 2, peak 3, and this is your domed house, which is nothing more than a head and shoulders. The question is the head. How high can the head go up to? And this head, if you watch my markets video and we do blow off in the markets like I believe we're going to, then you're looking at 168K up here at the 2618. And trust me, if you're looking at an S&P going to 7,000 or 7,500, I think Bitcoin is going to 168K. 132, when you're sitting here as I'm recording on Monday, sitting here just about at 110. 132 is not much of a blow off. I think you're going to that 168K number. I have it here on the ratios. You can trade the market with math. The ratios of contraction and expansion and wave movements are representative of human emotion if you understand the patterns to look for, okay? So this is what I'm looking at. Now, what I want to show you is how symmetrical the moves in Bitcoin are, because nobody understands this when you start looking at the market mathematically. Let's just look at this. Let's look at how we have gained here. If we look at the price gains, let's go to our diamond pattern breakout. Top to top, right? We'll go top to top for that next range right here. Then you went sideways and you broke out again. 54% move, right? Here we're on a 3-day chart, guys. And if we go top to top again, 51% move. So 54%, 51%. Let's go top to top again to the 109K target. Get up to that 109K. Come on, trackball mouse. Get up there. 109K, there we go. 48, 49%. Do you see the symmetry? 50% moves essentially in the marketplace, right? What's the next 50% move off of this 109K? Let me just open this up here. 109. The next 50% move takes you to 168. That would give you subsequent set of 54, 51, 49, 52, 53% move. Look at that. Right up to 168K. So all of this pattern will get pulled up higher. These are ratios of expansion, okay? This is what's happening in the marketplace. As you guys know, I got these price predictions based off the ABC, which tracked absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to look at this on the daily because what you're doing is your W fractal making a short-term top, pulling back 93, 97K in there, and then you're going to start your blow off, your ascension into the rest of this year. I believe these blow off tops are coming in place this year. Big, strong summer rally. How fast it is could go out to late September into October. Remember, back in November 2021, that's when Bitcoin and the NASDAQ topped and the Russell, okay? So it depends how long these moves take, but we're going to go over that. But mathematically, I get you there with Fibonacci. I get you there with expansion ratios. They all line up. It's symmetrical moves. Human beings have that herd mentality of behaving the same way in certain situations over and over again. Let's look at Bitcoin on the daily chart. Guys, without any of the patterns drawn here, remember I gave you the kill box looking for the top prior to price getting to this level, okay? 110 to 115. Remember, we're looking at our lunar cycles here as well. You can see the last 3 on Bitcoin have been bottoms, and the last 2 have been tops, short-term tops, but tops nonetheless. And today is a lunar cycle change on Bitcoin. If this is the top right here, short-term, you're looking at our high is 111. I was looking for 110 to 115. Remember, if the markets rally at cash open tomorrow, if the markets rally, look for Bitcoin to possibly push up more between that 110 and 115 level. See if it holds that level, because where it's going after that is a retracement when the markets retrace. Now, my 2 levels I'm looking at, 97.6, 93.2, puts you in this corridor here, these candles, right? It also puts you at these fractal lows here for support, this base here, this high over here, if you look to your left, gives you a lot of support there. If it was to take that level out, because it is Bitcoin, 88,796, right? Again, all of this 382, 50%, 61.8% retracement, super bullish. Any one of these retracements, you could say, well, Brendan, that doesn't look like a big deal. Why would I even want to consider shorting this if it only goes down to 97K? Really? Well, let's just measure it, guys. Let's measure it from the 111, which again could be taken out Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. 111 down to 97.6 is a 13% move. More than 14,000 points. You put some leverage on that as well. Huge move, guys. If it comes down to the 50% retracement, which is 93K, it's almost a 17% move, almost 19,000 points. So what I'm looking for price to do is begin to top up in this range, fall down, then start to base, right? Maybe get a shakeout, come back up, and then you're going to be blowing off. And then what do you have? You just have your giant W fractal that I beat into your guys' heads over and over again. And that's going to be your blow off with your upside targets, lower level 132, 145, and then the blow off top target of 168K. You don't have to think it's going to happen, but when you look at the budget bill that's being passed, more money, more debt, more spending. This is the catalyst that's going to give you the blow off top. If we look at our Desmond volume delta, again, you have the trend confirmed. You had a nice volume. You're trying to break out above your previous volume. You have divergence on your MFI, right? Again, short-term topping action is coming into effect. Watch what happens this week, guys. I think this week's going to be key. If we start topping out and start the retracement process, you need to watch 97.6, 93.2, see if those levels hold. If they don't, 88.8, that's the level to hold. But I think this level down here at 93 is going to hold. I think this is a short retracement. And where is all the big dumb money going to get in the market? All the guys that missed out on the big pump up, right? Where are they going to get in the market? Down here. It's going to be your catalyst. Wall Street, buying, coming into the marketplace, your catalyst for the blow off top. By the way, if this tracks this way, it would be really interesting, because today with the lunar cycle change here on Monday, that next cycle change, Wednesday, June 11th, okay, you could end up selling down to 93 over the course of the next 2-3 weeks, coming into this cycle change for that bottoming move. And then if you don't like this short and this does end up holding as support, guys, Seriously, I don't tell anybody what to do, but I'll be looking too long, okay? From that level, if we hold this level. If I can grab a short up here, fantastic. Trade this down, then I'll be looking to long for that next trade setup as well. Guys, be sure to like and subscribe to this video. Check us out at marketmakers.trade. Next video updates are on the way, and they will be on Thursday. Follow me on X at Market Canary.